Welcome, dear traveler. You've done enough for today. Let the weight of the world soften. Let your thoughts grow quiet. Tonight, your path leads to a place long forgotten, but waiting for you still. A forest of tall pines, standing like old sentries. A hidden memory buried beneath the soil. And a code left behind by the child you used to be. The evening air is cool, brushed with the scent of pine sap, moss, and the faintest trace of rain that hasn't yet fallen. You follow a winding path, your steps slow and steady, as the world around you grows softer, quieter, safer. This path once held meaning, though the years have dulled the edges of the memory. You were just a child, curious and wide-eyed, when you buried something here. A wooden box, sealed with a code only you would understand. The journey through the forest is longer than you remember. The trail curves in unexpected ways, the landmarks slightly unfamiliar, as though the trees themselves have shifted over the years, reshaping your memory. You pause beside an old tree, its bark gnarled and cracked like ancient parchment. There, half hidden under moss, you find the faint outline of initials, your initials, carved long ago. The memory sharpens, the day you carved those letters, the way the sun glinted through the canopy, the way the air smelled like adventure and possibility. You are close. You follow the trail deeper, passing the old stream, now quieter, but still weaving its silver thread through the undergrowth. The moon is rising, pale and soft, its light turning the pine needles into threads of silver. In the moonlight, the clearing finally comes into view. The same place where your small hands once buried the box. You kneel on the earth, fingers brushing aside needles, feeling the cool soil shift beneath your hands. And then, the soft thunk of wood against your fingertips. The box is still here. The box is worn and weathered, the latch rusted but intact. And there, right where your childhood self left it, is a small brass lock with a place to enter a code. You try to remember. A number, hidden deep in your memory, begins to rise. Not random, but meaningful. The code was the date of the last day you spent in the forest before growing up. You whisper the numbers aloud as you turn the dial. The lid creaks open, revealing what time had forgotten. Inside the box, a feather from a bird you once named Wren, the bird that would follow you from branch to branch. A smooth stone, polished by the stream, etched faintly with a natural shape that resembles a heart. A folded note in your childlike handwriting, yellowed with time. And something you don't remember, a small tarnished brass key on a string. The note is simple. If you are reading this, you remembered. You found your way back. Now find what the key belongs to. The twist isn't over. You hold the key, puzzled. There was never any mention of a second lock or a second treasure. And then the memory returns, clear and sharp. As a child, you'd planned to bury not one box, but two. One here and one somewhere nearby, beneath a tree you once called the Watcher because of its wide branches that always seemed to be looking over the clearing. You rise, moving back onto the trail, following the forgotten instincts of childhood wonder. You pass the hollow stump, the leaning birch, the broken fence post half swallowed by moss. And then you see it, the Watcher tree. Its bark is cracked and scarred, a hollow at its base barely visible under decades of leaf fall. You kneel again, brushing away the debris. And there, beneath the roots, something waits. Another box, smaller, stronger, locked. and the key slips perfectly into the lock. Inside this second box is something entirely unexpected. A photograph, faded, edges curled, but unmistakably a picture of you, standing in this forest, holding the first box, smiling, carefree. And behind you, in the photo, is someone you don't immediately recognize. Another child, a friend you had forgotten. The final note, tucked beneath the photo, reads, "If you ever remember me, meet me at the Watcher when the moon is full." You sit back on the soft moss, the world slowing around you, and stare at the moon overhead, full, pale, watching. Perhaps, even now, your old friend is somewhere out there, looking at the same sky. The forest holds both memory and mystery, and tonight you have found both. You lie back beneath the stars, letting the quiet settle into your bones. The weight of the past, the comfort of the present, and the soft promise of dreams ahead. The pines whisper above you, the earth cradles you, and sleep at last drifts gently over you. You are safe, you are home, the forest will wait for you. Sleep well, dear traveler.